And they're off. Richard's Boy wastes no time going to the front. Heck Yeah's up alongside second and touching Rainbows outside of them. They're followed by Shades of Victory, fourth, 4 lengths off the lead. Minoso and Edwards going left. Richard's Boy, much quicker than the competition early, has opened it up to lead by 3. Heck Yeah's in second, touching Rainbows outside of him. Then Shades of Victory, followed by Minoso, and Edwards going left has about 6 lengths to make up as they run with 3/8 to travel. And it's Richard's Boy cruising along. It's still a 3.5 length cushion. Heck Yeah, hard ridden, trying to keep pace, touching Rainbows outside of him. Edwards going left, has been ridden along throughout, is starting to make some momentum in the green cap. He has work to do to catch Richard's Boy, though, who turns for home loaded with a 2.5 length lead. Touching Rainbows is trying very hard to close the gap. Then it's Edwards going left on the outside of Heck Yeah, 16th pole. Richard's Boy confronted now by Touching Rainbows. Touching Rainbows on the outside gets him, and it's Touching Rainbows to win the Don Valpredo Cal Cup Sprint. Richard's Boy second. Edwards going left was third, then Minoso. In the winner's circle is number 6, Touching Rainbows, a 6-year-old chestnut gelding by Aragorn out of Violin Case. Owned by Slam Dunk Racing, KM Racing Enterprise, and Madaket Stables LLC. The winning trainer is Phil D'Amato. The jockey, Tiago Pereira. Touching Rainbows was bred in California by S&B Incorporated, running time 109.88 seconds.
Thank you, Frank. We're looking at the winning connections, Touching Rainbows, taking the Don Valpredo Cal Cup Sprint. First off the bat, did the race set up the way you thought it did on paper?
It did. You know, I thought maybe Heck Yeah would be a little bit closer on the pace, but Tiago judged it right. When he saw that horse was kind of struggling into the turn, he just decided to make his move and go after, you know, the horse on the lead there, and we wore him down late.
Last race out in the Cary Grant, I know it's 7 furlongs, completely different race, but do you think the cutback in distance had something to do with what we saw today?
Absolutely. I think he loves 6 furlongs. And that day at Del Mar, I mean, that track that day was like a deep, boggy sand, you know, trap. So I think all the speed horses kind of died that day. But today he got a track he liked and skipped right over it.
Obviously, the Cal Cup is part of that California Stakes program. It's always been part of our cornerstones out here in Southern California. I know it's also been pretty successful for you over the years.
The California Stakes have been very good to me since I started training, and hopefully we can get 1 or 2 more here.
All right, we really appreciate the time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Trainer Phil D'Amato taking the Valpredo Cal Cup Sprint.